What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing, for Tier List Thursday, we're doing all like the Star Wars main posters ranked from worst to best. Now what I'm looking for in this list is not just how cool the poster is, but also what it represents. Does it accurately identify the theme of the movie? That's pretty much what I'm going for here. So if you enjoy this video and you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe, turn notifications. First one we have amazing, then we have good, then we have okay, and then we have meh. And the reason for why we only have those four categories is because I don't think there is a bad Star Wars poster. You know, they all have some type of merit to them. Some are amazing and some are just fine. So that's what we're gonna be tackling in this video. So without further ado, let's jump in. So the first poster we're going to be hitting is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and I think it's good. I always liked this poster mostly because it was hopeful, but also there was that looming threat. And it's identified here. You know, you see Anakin, he's standing in the light. It kind of shows him as like, you know, the prodigal son. You know what I mean? Or the chosen one, which he is. And in the background, you see the Phantom Menace in a way. But even though you say Maul is the Phantom Menace, end of the day, Maul really isn't the real Phantom Menace. That's Palpatine. Palpatine is the Phantom Menace. So it's really cool to kind of see that in the background. There's that looming threat of the Sith. Maul is the representation of evil. That's why he looks like the devil. So it just works really well. I really like that poster. Not amazing, but I like it. Okay, next one we have Attack of the Clones. For me, this poster is fine. I don't think it's as good as Episode 1. The reason for that is because Episode 1's poster is not only like cool and stuff, but it also shows the theme of the movie. Where this one, yes, you get like the whole Anakin and Padme being in love, and it looks like they're in love on the poster. There's really not extra to that poster that kind of adds to what's going on in the movie. I feel like while Episode 1's poster kind of represents the characters going through this, you know, this dramatic tension, Episode 2's poster is more like, here's a bunch of characters. Like, here's Jango Fett, you know, here's Obi-Wan with lightsaber out. Here's Yoda in the background because Yoda. Like I said, it's a nice poster, but there's no representation of like what's gonna happen next. There's no representation of the theme of the actual movie going into it. So I think it's fine, but it's not like good for me anyways. Next one, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This is an amazing poster. The reason why this is amazing, and not just because Star Wars Episode 3 is my favorite personal Star Wars movie, but because the poster itself represents the entire movie perfectly. So first off, the biggest head on that poster is Anakin, and behind him is this massive looming threat of Vader. It just represents just how big Vader really is, not just this franchise, but to the actual universe, like, of Star Wars, and how much of an impact he has. The looming threat of what is to come. That is what represents that so perfectly. And of course, if you look at the poster, you know, you got Obi-Wan, you got Padme, you got Mace, you got Palpatine, and of course you have Anakin and Obi-Wan clashing, and Yoda's on there too. So this poster pretty much took what Episode 1 and Episode 2 did. It kind of took the more like heavy thematics that go into Episode 1 poster, and it took the cool characters for Episode 2 poster, and it combined them all together, and it makes it just a amazing poster. So till this day, you know, it might be my favorite poster for now. I guess we'll see as we get further into this video, but it's so good, and that's why it is amazing. Next one, the original Solo poster. I think this one is, I like this poster. I think it invites you into the movie. I think it looks exciting. It doesn't exactly represent what's going to be happening in the movie, you know, but it looks like there is an adventure to go on, and that's why I like that one. Next one. This one is another Solo, and I actually like this one a little bit more than the last one. Reason for this is because it kind of reminds me of Solo kind of felt like a space cowboy movie, and this looks like a cowboy movie poster. In fact, it kind of looks like a Red Dead poster just with Han Solo characters. So I like it a little bit more, but I would say that Episode 1 has more of that thematic representation behind it, so I'm gonna put it there. But we got another Solo. This one is just him in the cantina. This one's okay. I can't say it's, well, it's him in front of a window. I think this one's meh. Now I look at it, Yes, it represents, the more scoundrel side of Han, but at the end of the day, it's kind of just like plain looking, so I'm just gonna keep it there. The next one, the original Rogue One poster, I'm gonna put this right here. This represents what this story is. It's Rogue One. It has all of our main characters right here, and then it has the Battle of Taris right there. So, or Tarif. Is it Taris or Tarif? I don't remember. Whatever the case, it's the Bahama planet. So I like that planet. It looks like a pretty nice planet to actually hang out on for a little bit. So yeah, it shows the glooming of the Death Star in the background. It also shows the sense of hope to it too, with the representation of the light and the dark on the poster. It's good. Not amazing, but it's good. Okay, next one we have Star Wars Episode 4's poster, and I think that this is a pretty decent poster. I like the fact that it seems hopeful, but I will put it behind, like right there, I think. I still think like there are other posters that are better than it, but the reason why I like this poster the most is because it does represent a new hope. If you look at the poster itself, everything is just darkness, and then right in the center is this this light of heroes, this light of hope, a new hope, you could say. So it kind of represents that the transitioning of these heroes rising up and fighting back the darkness, which that's a new hope. So I'm gonna put it right there. Next one, Empire Strikes Back. This is a really solid poster. I might put it right behind Episode 1, honestly. But you know why it's solid? Because look at this poster. It is dark. That is a dark poster. That is a representation of the Empire, which are the bad guys, the dark side. The evil guys striking back. That is an evil poster. That is how you do that. And the Empire Strikes Back, the Empire wins. They win. And this poster shows that. It shows that the darkness is there. But however, while the darkness is everywhere on that poster, if you look around, there are speckles of light here and there. So even though the Empire has won, the light is still there. Even if it is beaten back, even if it is dying, it's still there. So that's pretty cool. Next one, Return of the Jedi. This is an okay poster. The reason for this is because of who's on the poster. Why is Jabba on the poster? I understand Jabba has a big influence in the beginning of this film, but for the overall theme of the story, Jabba has no influence in it. The story is about Vader and Luke. I guess you can throw Chewbacca in there, whatever. You can throw a couple of characters, but for no reason Jabba should be on the front. Jabba is our intro villain. He is a side villain to get us up and running. And unfortunately, I do think that having Jabba on the cover does hold it back. I also think that the cover itself is kind of boring. The best part is Luke and Vader fighting on it, but overall, it's okay. I can't really say it's meh, but it's not good either, so it's gonna go right there. Next one, The Force Awakens. I think that this is a really good cover. The main reason I think this is a good cover, not only because it shows the dark side on the left side and it shows the light side on the right, but it also has it has high hopes, it has high ambition, and it looks exciting. It makes you want to watch it. I think one of the best things about The Force Awakens was the marketing for it. Not only was it like the first movie after years of thinking we were never going to get another one, but it had some like amazing ideas as far as like its marketing and how it was pushing things to people and getting people excited. So the Force Awakens poster, even if you hate the sequel trilogy, whatever you want to say, I think that the posters really get you excited. They're good posters, So that's cool. Next one, The Last Jedi. Guys, I actually think that this poster is good. And say what you want about The Last Jedi movie, but I think the poster is very solid. I think it does a good job representing the looming darkness, the unsure darkness. If you look at every other Star Wars poster, look at Episode 1, look at Episode 5, look at Episode 3. Episode 2 doesn't have one. But if you look at all these posters, these ones like the big Star Wars movies where like there is a actual big bad, The big bad is always in the back, looming, ready to go. But this time, it's Luke who is looming in the background. So from that, we have to ask the question, is Luke the good guy that we know him to be? And I think that that is the part of this poster that is the best. It represents the unknowing. And I think that's just good. So I'll leave it at that. Plus, I like the red accents. I think it looks cool. Plus, if you want to really look at it, you know, the whole poster for the most part is red and black. That kind of represents, you know, the dark side. And then, of course, there's Rey with her one blue lightsaber. And to kind of counteract that. So it's pretty cool. Okay, next one we have Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of the Skywalker. I like this poster too. I'm going to put a little in front of Rogue One. Now, this one is like right in plain sight. Look at the theme of it. Blue, red, good guys, bad guys. It's just a solid poster. Not amazing, but it's good for what it's trying to portray. So I'm going to keep it there. Okay, next one we have the original A New Hope, or is this the... No, this is the original. This is one of the originals. I think this one's pretty good. I think for like now standards, it's really bad. But I think for like the past, it was good. So I have to take that into consideration. But if I'm comparing it to all these other ones, I might have to put it here. I'm sure when this poster came out, it was amazing. But for me, I think it's good. I think it's like right on the point of being good and okay. And the reason for that is because it is older. It does show you what you're going to see in the movie at least. But there's nothing like super exciting. I look at that, I think, oh, it looks cool, but I don't need to see that. So, yeah. Now with this one, I actually really like this one. And here's the thing. These two are very similar. And I know that. But this one has that representation of the theme going into it. Where this one tells you what you're going to see, this one invites you to find out. And I think that's more important. A poster shouldn't show you what you want to see. It should invite you to find out what it's showing, I think. At least for me anyways. And I think it does a good job of that. This one is good. I like this poster. There's less information going on, but I think for what you see, you know, light, dark, Palpatine looming in the background, it gets the job done. It's not amazing, but it gets the job done. Okay, so these next two posters are pretty much the same, except for they changed Rey's face. And I think I like this one more. So I'm gonna put this one, maybe like right there. And this one is like there, I guess, I don't know. So this one is kind of a more subtle poster. They did this to kind of pay homage to the older Star Wars posters, and I think it's fine. So I'm gonna put it right there. That was the first poster. I think that was their extra teaser poster they dropped for Episode 8. And I remember the internet blew up because of that poster. All right, next. Okay, this one is The Last Jedi again. I like this poster too. I actually think that this is a solid poster, especially if you have these two next to each other. These make a really solid poster altogether. Next we have Empire Strikes Back. I always like this poster too. The reason why I like this one mostly is because if you look at it, I'll put it right here. If you look at it, it represents what we're going to see in the movie. So it shows our heroes finding some peace among the darkness. And I think that's just a great way to kind of represent Empire Strikes Back, because that's it. Empire Strikes Back is the bad guys winning, the darkness vanquishing the light. And the light, while it is destroyed, beaten, it is not gone. And that's the most important thing when considering the Empire Strikes Back, is that theme. So that's cool. Next we got another Solo. I like this one too. Yeah, I'll probably put like right here, I guess. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do this Return of the Jedi. This poster is meh, very meh. I do not want to watch that movie. Look at that poster. I do not want to watch that movie. No, no, no. That's a rough poster. Here's some more. This is kind of like the same one as this. I don't want to watch this movie. Here's the thing. This is very similar to this one up here, But if you look, they added the extra characters in, and it just looks tacky. It looks like a movie I don't want to see. I want to see this movie, but I don't want to see this movie. So that's a meh poster for sure. And then I think we have this one already up here. Episode 4, New Hope. I think this one's okay. I might put it okay. I honestly think the more subtle your posters are, and the more inviting they are, the better. I think when you try to force too much stuff on your poster, it becomes less good. Like for instance, these are like almost the same poster too, but if you look, they don't have Chewbacca here. They got rid of, oh no, the spaceship's still there. They got rid of Chewbacca on this, but this just feels more solid of a poster, where this one feels okay. I don't think it's as bad as these two. I think these were like the VHS posters when they first released those, which are tapes, by the way, if for the younger folks who don't know, like the tapes, like before DVDs. So I think that's why they look tacky, because at that time, no one really knew how to make like a good VHS cover. I don't know why, but yeah. And next one, Return of the Jedi. This is a very solid poster too. I can't say amazing though. I'd like to think amazing. I might put it right behind episode 1. You got the darkness, and you have all the light coming to take out the darkness that resides there. So yeah, Return of the Jedi, solid. Only thing about this poster that bothers me the most is the fact that Luke is not holding a green lightsaber. That always just bothered me. I know it's just like a stylish choice, but for me, that should be green. So there you go, guys. That is my ranking for the worst to best Star Wars posters to be created. If you guys enjoyed this video, please want to like, subscribe, turn notifications for more. If you have any ideas for future tier list Thursdays, let me know in the comments, and if I use your suggestion, I will give you a shout out. But thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace.